1916. France. You are born in an industrial city. The sky is almost always gray from factory smoke. Your father works at the machines. Your mother washes other people's clothes in cold water. There are almost no toys. When the war begins, the city fills with music and flags. Posters promise glory. Everyone says the same thing: the war will end quickly. The draft. 2 years later, a letter arrives. You are 18, an envelope with the seal of the state. You must report for service. Your mother slowly folds your clothes. Your father silently shakes your hand. At the station, crowds of young men. At first, they laugh, but the closer the train gets to the front, the quieter the wagon becomes. Training camp. They give you a rifle. It is heavier than you expected. The sergeant shouts from morning until night. You learn to shoot, crawl through mud, and put on a gas mask in seconds. But no one teaches the most important thing: how to live with fear. The first trench. At night, they lead you to the front line. The sky flashes with artillery. When you climb down into the trench, the smell hits you. Rotting water, wet wool, gunpowder, and another smell: decay. The soldiers around you look older than their years. Life in the trench. The trench becomes your world. Slippery boards under your boots, water up to your ankles. Rats run between the sandbags. They are fat and bold. You eat cold canned stew, sometimes bread. You sleep a few hours if the artillery is silent. Bombardment. One morning, the shelling begins. First, one explosion, then dozens. The earth erupts around the trench. Clay falls from the walls. Someone screams, and cover your head with your hands. After an hour, everything goes quiet. One soldier lies without legs. He is still alive. At night, a shout breaks the silence. Gas! You grab your mask. Your hands shake. A green cloud crawls over the trench. Some do not make it in time. You hear coughing, wheezing. Men fall to their knees, clutching their throats. When the cloud passes, several bodies no longer move. The first attack. An order arrives. Advance. You climb over the edge of the trench. In front of you is a field of craters and barbed wire. You run. Bullets whistle past. The man to your left falls. Another gets tangled in the wire. You keep running. When it is over, you lie in the mud of an enemy trench. Your hands are shaking. You cannot even remember if you fired your rifle. Winter. The cold comes slowly. The water in the trench turns icy. Your feet are always wet. Skin cracks. Toes go numb. Some soldiers later have their feet amputated. Rats run over you at night. You barely notice them anymore. Losses. People around you disappear. One is killed by a sniper. Another vanishes after an attack. The third is taken by disease. New soldiers arrive constantly. They look the way you once did. Clean faces, frightened eyes. The great battle. In summer, a massive offensive begins. Artillery fires for a week without stopping. The ground trembles day and night. Then another order. Forward. You walk across a field where the earth looks like the moon. Craters, smoke, screams. You fall into the mud. When you stand up, your ears are ringing, wounded. You feel a blow in your shoulder. At first, it feels like someone shoved you. Then the pain comes. Blood quickly soaks your uniform. You fall into a crater and stare at the gray sky. Shells fall around you. You think about only one thing: do not lose consciousness. You wake up in a tent. The smell of medicine and blood. Doctors walk between the beds. Some soldiers groan. Some no longer move. You are lucky. The bullet missed the bone. After a few weeks, they send you back to the front. Return. The trench looks the same, but you are different. You speak less. You put on your gas mask faster. You stop asking questions. The last night, 1917, a cold night. Heavy shelling begins. The ground shakes. One explosion lands too close. The end. You do not hear the explosion itself. The earth collapses. Boards break. The trench fills with mud. Darkness. Heavy weight. You try to move, but the earth holds you tight. There is less and less air. In the morning, soldiers clear the debris. They find several bodies. Some can be identified. Some cannot. Your body remains beneath the soil. No one records the exact place. The life you lived. You lived 19 years. At the front, 11 months. You survived gas, a gunshot wound, dozens of artillery barrages. But one trench was deeper than the rest. What you received. A few letters from your mother. A scar on your shoulder. A dirty soldier's uniform. What you lost. Home. Friends. Your future. Your life dissolved in the mud of the front. No monument. No grave. Only the soil of France slowly closing the old trenches. And if you hear this story, then someone, at last, remembered.